I will want to analyze one or two things concerning VDM, Verydarkman arrest. I won't say that I call it kidnap. I don't want to say arrest. And based on what the journalist group have just said, I was watching the interview and I was really interested. It was really lovely that you guys can, debate on this. And you guys pinpoint some points that are very, very necessary. Then I will reflect back to those points that you guys picked up, which is very necessary. Let me pick the one that the other guy said. He said that EFCC need to come out and tell us what Verydarkman has done. Because Verydarkman they will not keep Verydarkman there if something is not transparent, if something that is there is not a big crime, it's not a major crime, or it's not a crime that guy has committed. Or let me put it where some people will understand. What I'm saying, I'm reflecting back again, I'm saying that EFCC will not hold him there if they don't feel that he has committed a crime or they have not seen something. Because they came there, the first thing they do, they took the phone. That's what SARS used to do. They will come, they take your phone. Immediately take your phone. Maybe at that very time, there's something or transfer business you have done, something you have done. And the minute they take your phone, the next thing, they force you to open your password. And as you open your password, as you open that phone, they check it, they begin to see something. And when they begin to see something, then they now have something on you. Maybe they don't have something on that person. In essence, nobody has the right to keep somebody in a place more than 24 hours. And it's more than 24 hours. VDM has been there. And yet, nobody is telling us what is happening. Fine. I will take it to the other aspect that you guys were saying that VDM refused to say something out, even refused to talk to the lawyer. It's confusing, and this is why I cannot be able to place, because I wanted to place my anger on EFCC, who has not come out to tell us, because you cannot, in this place, in this diaspora, in anywhere, immediately you arrest somebody, even if it's a federal case, immediately, is it not Puff Daddy that did the federal case, that he has to go and hand over himself, and they begin to say it out that he's put in this prison, in sort of, they will say how the prison is. Now, fine. If you have not committed a federal case, you don't have the right to keep him there. Even if it is something, except it's a federal case. If a federal case, then let us know. Now, it's confusing again. That confusion is that let us be identified. Let us, because from what you say, because what I am believing you people, I'm not saying that you people are going because of it's coming direct from you guys and from the we say that VDM, Verydarkman, has refused to speak to anybody. Why? If you, Verydarkman, I don't understand. I wish you can hear, I wish somebody will pass this thing to. If this is your lawyer, if there's anything, then your lawyer need to know, to get to know about that thing. And it's your lawyer that will keep it secret. It's both you and the lawyer that will keep it secret. And do the case, and maybe win the case. But what I'm saying in essence is this, that if you refuse to speak to your lawyer, refuse to speak to this thing, or to this, then how do we solve this problem? That means EFCC is winning. That means EFCC, you are telling us that EFCC for holding you, they're holding you. They are right for holding you. The country is crying. The country is talking to EFCC that what they are doing is wrong. The country are all standing for you. So you need to speak out. You need to speak out, just like the way you used to speak out. You need to speak out. If it is what D1 has gone to report, or what he said he has done, that is what, tell us. We still know how to do one or two things. Everybody fall into that kind of mistake. Nobody that doesn't fall into mistake. But I'm not saying that it's good. If what if it's of an NGO, well, a lot of people who even donated the money to the NGO are all in support of you. It's not their money. So, don't speak out and tell us what is going on. Speak out and tell us what if there's anything you have done, speak out and tell us what is going on. Because now everybody is reflecting that maybe it's because of you have stepped on Chinwe, you have stepped on the other guy, you have stepped on this, you have done so many things, you have talked to so many people. After all, at activists used to step hand on so many people. It's not, you are not the first number one. You are not the first number one. If this Abdul Karim has stepped on so many people, so even me myself, a lot of people, activists, used to use with anger, they will be saying things. Yeah, because they are angry. They need that country to be better. They are angry. They are not happy. So what do you expect an angry person to be saying? That's what VDM did. So I do not see anything wrong that Verydarkman is doing. I do not see anything wrong that he has done. But what I'm saying right now is that for EFCC to hold him, they need to tell us. If Verydarkman even refuse to tell us, now Nigeria, we are demanding for you to tell us. Yeah. If Verydarkman, except Verydarkman, I told them not to speak to Nigerian. Because if that is it, then they have to respect his view. But there's some view that are not to be respected. If it's something, they have to let the country know so that we know who is Verydarkman, whether we are following the right person or not. But we are not going to base on our fact, on what they have told us, because most of the time they are liars. Or have they warned him not to speak anything? Have they warned him not to speak? Well, we are giving between now and Monday, because I believe that by Monday, he should be out of that place. Because if he's not out of that place, then EFCC, is you know EFCC, get ready for all that is in diaspora. Because we'll make sure that both that I think you people have deal with France, with Italy. Or with France, here with France, people have with deal. We'll make sure that that deal is undue. I'm telling you, EFCC, I'm telling you, I'm going to be speaking to you. I'll make sure. I think we are over here now. I will make sure that you do every deal that you have with diaspora is cut off. You don't, except you come out clean and tell us what this guy has done. What has he done that you people cannot tell us? Even if it's a federal case. The one, Hot Puppy, or is it Hot Puppy? Did they not announce it? Hot Puppy was a federal case. Did they not announce it? You people hand over straight to America. What about this guy? So we are basing it that he went to help his mother and you people kidnap him. That's what we are basing it on. That he went to help his mother and you people kidnap him. That's what we are basing it on. If there's no other thing that is out there, then you people need to bring him out. Tinubu, what are you doing? They have carried your fellow citizen that is fighting. Is it because of 2027 election is coming? You want to silence that boy? You won't silence. You are not silencing also. You will never win. You will never win in Jesus' name. You will never win. No. Tinubu, I'm telling you, you will never win. It's of you to win. Nigeria, it's of you to win. Will come on you. You will never win. You will never enter that place. Try it, join your family. Let's see what will happen. You will never enter. You people will never enter that place. Yeah, you people will never enter. Let's see what will happen. I think you people are using Otomoko, juju, and everything. Use your juju. Me myself, I have my own. I will use. I have my own. I will use. You will never enter that place. You and will never enter. Will never enter. You people will never enter that place. God will never allow you. People will never enter. Try anything. You people will leave that seat. Whether you will win or not, you people must leave that seat. We'll tell you this time. You see, you don't know who is Jimmy White. Go and ask Jimmy White. I think I'm out for you people. Since people have carried Verydarkman, you carry Verydarkman. Man, every activity that is speaking, people want to silence them. Silence everybody. That's how you people made us run away from them. Okay, fine. You don't want to speak. That's how you people want to carry all the whole young girls because of the. Why would they not bring on Nigeria? Why would they not burn Nigerian flag? Is it not able to? I'm sorry for them for burning it. I'm sorry that they burn it. You people made them to do like that. When they are ashamed, the country that they're not supposed to be ashamed of. When somebody is ashamed, a student even burn down his own certificate that was given to him just because of the way people are doing. God will never let you, Tinubu. Tinubu, you will never enter that place. You will never win 2027. You and your house, all of you will never win. I'm telling you the truth. I beat my heart. You will never win. You and your group will fall this. You will go out. You will never win 2027 because do everything. Like let's say your son go to all places. That hatred is there, and if you try to enter that place the way you enter, this very one you enter is just we tested you to see whether Whether because we know we didn't vote you. We didn't, nobody vote you. You went and entered by coup plotting, by every other ways you did. You entered there, boom. We thought maybe as you enter Jagaban, you have find your way there, that you think that you'll be better. But you use anger. And you with thinking that because you are the one that walk yourself there, be fine. Now, that one was just to see, we just tested to see whether you are, being that you are not a military man, you are not being a military, you are a civilian, we thought. But now we know that you have reserved that seat for you and your family. The whole of your family to become, people want to turn it, people are going to do meeting, illiterates. You know, you people are donkey illiterates. That people are going to do, hey, now the throne has come to our hand. Let's make it our throne. I meant to our throne, Abi, you will know that it's Wazobia. Wazobia, there's Igbo people there. There's Yoruba, we are Wazobia, we are three. The seat can never be for you people. I prefer another family to even do that and not you. Even if it's on Yoruba, it doesn't matter. And whether Yoruba, all I want is a good president. Whether Yoruba or Igbo, or any part of the country, part of the state that it comes from. All we need is a good president that will rule that country. It does not matter where it comes from. But you has been tested and trusted. I swear to God who made me, you and your family, with anything, will never see that seat again. 2027, try it, do anything, what, carry your guns or carry everything, do. Come and meet me here, where I am. It's God that will put. You and your family will never, I swear to God, you and your family will never enter that seat. 2027. People are plan. See what I've turned the country into. That we are not afraid of our life. Even we that are here, we cannot come, but we don't even know that you're going to kidnap us from the airport there. Nigeria now is like Colombia. Like Afghanistan, like all those countries that like Brazil, that when you enter like this, boom, something will happen. As you enter Brazil, that's how is that how you want to turn Nigeria to? That we cannot enter. That if I'm coming back from Northern, that's how I'll be. Let nobody come to come. Is it because I think everybody is just like me? Is it because I'm different and I'm not scared of anybody? I will scatter your head in that place, man. I think I'm scared of anybody. Hands in that airport, they don't try me. If I'm coming there, if I'm coming, they don't burn any of those go to immigration, all those Yaya people there. They don't burn them well. Call me, answer me money. Answer me money. Go and answer Tinubu money. Don't answer us money. Go and answer Tinubu money. Since people are helping Tinubu, wearing the uniform to help Tinubu to spoil the country, go and answer Tinubu money. Tinubu should give you people money. People are there supporting the president and people are suffering and smiling in uniform. That's how you start your uniform like a stack arrow. It's like stack. That's how you think. That's how that immigration uniform nearly want to tear my skin because of the start. No money now. It's called start arrow. That in poverty starting. That one that they say like that. You know that car that Lamborghini that used to come like bread like this. That how the thing come want to tear me. I had to dodge it. If I didn't dodge it, I would have carried blood. It's only God that saved me. May God save you people. Keep doing the starting. Start one day you start you will start. You know when you start the rain fall. That's how the rain will fall. All your clothes. May God forgive you. All of you. Your tozo. That says, come on, get that from there. Yeah, people. Come and rule now. Come and rule. 2027. Except you are better. The only thing that will make you rule is only when Nigeria change. And if Nigeria change, we will not give you the time because that's the last ruling. Later you will not do it. We will still watch you. But this very one, you are not ruling. You see this one, you will never rule. Try us. I think you know Nigeria. Try us and see. Mr. And you are not even my president. Mr. Man, try us and see. Mr. Tinubu, you and your coordinator. Try us and see. We know that you are the owner. Come for me as you come for Verydarkman. Come for me. Come for me. Let us watch better people that are talking with sense, that are supposed to rule the country, not people like you. Sensible people with sense, not sick brains, troubled families, troubled people, sick people. Oloroto, Yaganda, Alaboro, Eporodo, sick people with their drunken parents that have put them, then they struggle. It's only God that knows. It's not God that succeeds you, it's devil. Devil know how to succeed all these kind of people, so they come and rule and disturb us. Even the devil himself is even confused of himself. The devil doesn't know where he's going to. Very soon now, devil will end up in hell. All of you are going with him there. Watch.
After visiting a second-generation bank at Abuja, as his lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, alleges inhumane treatment. Now, Emir Sanusi and Bayero hold parallel turbaning for Galadin Mankano as Emirate tussle continues. And later on the show, we'll share this with you. Governor Oyebanji speaks with journalist Hangout in an exclusive interview on governance, politics, and development in Ekiti State. But let me say I'm hanging out with the one, the only Babajide Kolade Otitoju, team leader, BKO we call him. I greet you, sir.
I greet you, the citizen.
Yeah.
I greet you, Nigerians.
Yeah, and BKO, we are joined by the proud Ijebu boy, Dotun Oladipo. I greet you, Dotun.
Well, I associate with the Ijebus, but I mean, a full-blooded Ijeshaman.
Okay, the difference is the same. Same
Both of you share a heritage of being sons of policemen.
Policemen, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I should have
My
known.
father was a police officer.
How are you?
Just like your dad was a commissioner of police, Lagos.
Lagos State, yeah. Okay. So you'll be barrel boy.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, the team is ready, folks. I hope you are. So let's go. All right, folks, let's set out. Our first story is this one. You know, for social media activist and critic, Martins Vincent Ose, popularly known as Verydarkman, VDM, these are very dark days, if you ask me. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested the 31-year-old Edo-born Martins Vincent Ose shortly after visiting a branch of a second-generation bank at Abuja. Now, the arrest has reportedly raised questions regarding an alleged targeted crackdown, whereas the EFCC insists Verydarkman was arrested for going against the financial and economic laws of the state. His lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, says his client is being punished for his radical views about the Nigerian elite. The debate is an intensive one, BKO.
We've spoken about Verydarkman a number of times here. That suggested to him to moderate his own brand of activism.
Okay.
When he makes mistakes and his attention is drawn to it, he doesn't have to abuse people to the extent that he goes.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. A lot of people honor him and respect him for standing up for the oppressed. But I don't think that some of his methods should be sustained or should be encouraged. For example, putting on police uniform without authorization was against the law of the land. But at least we understand that he's trying to say that, look, he could actually play the role of the police for the underserved Nigerian people who want justice at every point. The FCC has to come clean on why they arrested him.
Yeah.
They've been quiet, and that quietude is something that people are bothered about. What has he done? What did they say to him? And VDM has even refused to talk to anyone since they put him in the cell. Said he doesn't want to talk to him. Even his lawyers will not talk to him once they put him in that cell. A lot of things happen. Nigerians lose a lot of their monies to banks. And you will expect that if VDM's mother becomes a victim of illegal deduction from her account,
that's it. Yeah.
his son, who is known to afford for even people that I did not know, we want to come in and say, look, what's going on? Mm-hmm. Perhaps the method he used was wrong, and it was reported to the authorities, and they had to take action. But I don't think it's purely because of what he's been doing to the elite in our country. So there has to be a specific offense that he has committed.
Yeah.
The Efcc needs to come out and tell us and brief Nigerians. They shouldn't waste time and give room for speculations. Why are you holding this young man?
That's it, yeah. Doctor, the problem with the youth is a lack of restraint, not knowing when to apply the brakes, as the BQ had told us. So now you are trying to strike a balance between him expressing his opinion. They say a man is entitled to his opinion, but he's not entitled to his facts.
Yeah, well, from the little we have read and heard, because his brother also spoke on this matter, saying that somebody took a loan from the bank using their mother's details.
Details, okay.
So, what VDM did was going a little bit too far, because matters like that are not resolved.
Crossing the red line, as they say.
Matters like that are not resolved by violence or impunity. That's the point in this. What he should have done is what a lot of people do. All these banks, they are on X. They don't even want anything close to fraud about them to be mentioned. They will reply you quickly, under 2 minutes. You are getting you have your app with which you can raise queries.
They even have WhatsApp platform.
WhatsApp, everywhere is there with which you can raise all. And these things will be attended to in a matter of minutes.
Yes.
You don't need to show up here physically.
It's happened to me.
Sometimes I go somewhere, I buy things and they deduct money. I don't quarrel with them because I know that money is going to come back. It could take days. That's why sometimes somebody said on one platform that the man needs a manager. And I said, this man, the way he's carrying on, is not as bad as Portable is, but he's moving in that direction. Because when you fight without a plan,
restraint,
then you are going to lose it eventually. Because those who are backing you now will eventually run away when the thing gets to a head. So he needs to take it easy. I want more of VDMs, because they have resolved a lot of issues for people, like people say, because people don't like bad publicity. But there is a way in which you go about it, in which you don't even cause chaos within the system. I want more of him, but I want him in the mold of somebody like Fowles. Fowles makes a lot of noise too, but you see, maybe because he's a lawyer, he knows where to draw the line. So he also needs to.
Otherwise, care must be taken so you don't take on too many wars and lose the battle.
And lose virtually everything. And lose it. And
like when he apprehended the idiot who was defecating on a bridge.
We came here. We talked about
the praised him. He praised him for that. He stood up to the guy, forced the guy to pack his shit. Pack your shit. So there are things that he does that you must commend him. But some of his methods should not be encouraged. Some of his methods.
But aren't you troubled, BKO, that some of our legal minds in this country, they fail to take a second long, hard look at an issue, straightforward issue. The words they employ, if you understand what I mean.
You mean,
as in the lawyers,
the lawyer this now.
A lawyer to an activist, when he becomes a lawyer,
you can't see the difference.
Has not transited fully into the legal profession, because the activist in Adeyanju remains. That's why the fact that he's now qualified as a lawyer. But the activist in him remains, and you could sense that even in the way he responds to issues and all that. And he's a VDM's lawyer. He has his hands full. But Adeyanju is a smart guy. He has also found other lawyers who, otherwise he will get bogged down. This will be the only matter that he will be facing every day. Because there are so many people who are chosen to take this young man to court. And sometimes I wonder, how does he eventually come out of this? What? We need the Efcc to come and tell us this is what
Why we are keeping
VDM has done, and this is how long we are going to keep him.
Yeah.
In any case, they cannot detain him indefinitely.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes, I expect that by Monday, he should be out of that place.
Otherwise, from here, we are saying let the debate continue, even as we expect the EFCC to react.
Yes.
Time is of the essence. All right, to our next story.